A secretly recorded conversation between then-candidate Donald Trump and his so-called fixer is no longer a secret.
The audio has now been aired for the entire world to hear. KCAL9 political reporter Bryan is here now with those details. Dave?
Well, and they say there may be 11 other tapes as well. Just imagine what may be on them. It may be one of many, but an audio tape secretly recorded by Donald Trump's personal attorney, Michael Cohen, 2 months before the 2016 presidential election, is making news tonight. The tape was provided to CNN by Cohen's attorney, and the conversation sounds like a discussion about buying the rights to a story about an alleged affair with a Playboy model.
And I've spoken.
Tonight, a secretly recorded audio tape is taking center stage in the ongoing debate over President Trump's alleged affair with a former Playboy model, and what Donald Trump, at that time, 2016, a candidate for president, knew about the arrangement his lawyer was making for a potential payment to be made. Portions of the audio tape were played Tuesday night on CNN, with the voices of Mr. Trump and his personal attorney at the time, Michael Cohen, clearly audible as they discussed a potential payment for Karen McDougal's account of having an affair with him. Here's that portion of the tape played tonight by CNN with Michael Cohen speaking first, saying he needs to start a company to transfer information and says he'll need financing.
And I've spoken to Alan Weisselberg about how to set the whole thing up with funding. Yes. And it's all the stuff, because you never know where that company, you never know where he's going to be. Correct. So I'm all over that, and I spoke to Alan about it when it comes time for the financing, which will be.
Listen, what financing?
We'll have to pay. So
don't pay with cash.
No. No.
The audio tape certainly appears to contradict a statement by the Trump campaign in November 2016, denying that he had any knowledge of any such deal. Ultimately, the money, $150,000, was paid to McDougal by a third party, AMI, American Media Incorporated, owner of the National Enquirer, which never published her story. And that was, after all, the goal all along, with the election coming up soon. The audio tape played Tuesday night certainly doesn't prove any crime was committed, but it does appear to show that Mr. Trump was informed by Cohen about the details of what was being done to make sure McDougal's story was never published. And it appears to contradict Trump's insistence that he knew nothing about it. In March, McDougal told CNN's Anderson Cooper about the affair she says they had in 2006.
We were together 10 months before I chose to end it. So we saw each other quite frequently.
So dozens of times you were together.
Many dozens of times.
And you were intimate.
Yes.
Now, the conversation on the tape took place several weeks after the National Enquirer's parent company reached the $150,000 deal to pay McDougal for her story about the alleged affair. And it sounds like they were discussing buying the rights to McDougal's story from the Enquirer's parent company. As mentioned, Trump has denied all along that the affair ever took place, and his campaign, he said he knew nothing about the payment, which it sounds like they were discussing.